Okay, my name is no longer Cynthia. I'm married. I have one kid, a baby boy, around 1 year and 6 months. Yes. I was working at Map Express as a customer care. Map Express, it does shipping and cargo, brings in cargo from the UK, from Dubai to Uganda. It was around the third trimester. Yes, I got complications. I had a heavy flow bleeding from work. It was due to carrying of the boxes. Because my employee kept on telling me, you know what, you come and lift this box, do this. And he could not even consider me because I was due. And he didn't even try to at least follow me on giving me a leave. Yeah, so I started heavy bleeding, then I started getting sick. To the extent when I even went to the hospital, they told me that I was a risky mother. I was admitted first at IHK, yes, and then to Agape. By the time when I was admitted to the hospital, I could not get back to work. So I sent my husband to go and deliver a letter for leave to my bosses. Then they told him that they only give leave for only 1 month. And since I had taken the June and towards July, I was also giving birth because I gave birth on July 3rd. So June, July, all that time I was really very sick. I could not be able to go to work. And even he didn't see that. So when my husband went to take the letter to him, he delivered the letter to my boss. But unfortunately, my boss told him, you know what, you come back the next day, like on Monday, because he took it, I think it was on Friday. Then they told him to come and pick it on Monday. So when he went there, he was supposed to pick it signed. The guy refused to sign. He just told him, you know what, it is okay, but we only give a leave on only 1 month. So the month of June, what are we going to do for her? So it was about a matter of either life or money. So my husband decided, you know what, since they had told me to have a bed rest because I was already due, but I was still working, he told him, you know what, no, it's okay, just give her whatever you will give her, but I want her to rest, because it was the doctor who really told us to do what, to rest. So he came back with no signed document or anything. They didn't give him anything. Yes, but then they told me I can take the leave of only 1 month. So when I got better, after I had given birth, I got better and then went to work after 2 weeks of June. Yes, towards the end of June. So when I went back, just to find out that, you know what, I had lost that job. You know, when I was employed at that place, I expected to get an appointment letter, just like any other job. You know, when you're called, come do your interview, this and this and this. I expected to get an appointment letter. I didn't get it. After some time, I expected at least to get, they ask you, send us your NSSF numbers, give us your account details or something like that. So at least when you're paying like salary, they deduct NSSF from it. They didn't ask them from us. Then when the time came when they were giving us the money, I expected to sign somewhere, you know what, you've actually received your salary for this month or this month or this month. We were not signing anywhere. So literally the money could come in, he calls you in his office, he gives you the money cash, and he sends you away. We as employees, we decided to ask for something that would identify us to the company. So we asked our bosses, you know what, at least we don't have t-shirts, we don't have uniforms, there is nothing at all. And usually when you look at other companies, look at MTN, they put on yellow, they put with logos and everything. But unfortunately for this company, there is nothing at all that attaches you to that particular company. So when they came up with IDs to give to their employers, after 2 days of their issue out, they asked them from us. They retained their IDs. We didn't have anything. So if you look at the whole system of this of this company. You have nothing that attaches you to them. Yes. So when I went back after those 2 weeks, after I've gotten healed, when I went back, I met with him in office. Okay, when I reached office, he was not around. So I waited for him to come. When he came, he asked me to see him in his office. He didn't even ask me how was I or anything. He just asked me, you know what, you've taken too long without coming back to work. And it was only 2 weeks. So he told me, you've lost your job. First of all, what you were supposed to only have 1 month. Then he asked me, did you get your money? Then I told him, no, I didn't. So he told me he's going to give me the money for June. Yes, for June. It was okay with me. So he told me, now you've already lost your job. We've already found someone who is going to replace you. I was okay with it. But what hurt me the most is him asking me that where is the baby? If I gave birth, where is the baby? Yet in the first place, the day that I really gave birth, I had already called him and told him, you know what, I've given birth, but unfortunately I've lost my child. So him asking me if I gave birth, where is the child? That implies that in the first place, maybe I was faking the whole entire period of pregnancy. Yes, it was really rude for him to say that. Him as a person, he's not a good person. I can really say about that. Because first of all, even when you get sick, he will drag you until you can no longer do anything. And it's maybe sometimes when you really force yourself and then you tell him, you know what, sir, I cannot work. Then he will tell you, you go, but then tomorrow I want you back here. He's not considerate at all. Because even in the around June itself, before I really got that sick, with the high blood pressure and the sugar levels going up, with all the bleeding, he kept on asking me to work. Yet he saw me that I could not do all that work. I could not carry those heavy boxes. Yes. Even in the other employees that I work with, you would see when they also get sick, he would force them to work, despite the fact they cannot even be able to do that. But they would still come to work because they would consider, you know what, if I don't come, if I lose my job now, what? Yes. To the labor office, I think they should try to create more jobs for individuals like us, especially mothers, and put in those rules whereby they are strict with employers who treat their employees really bad. Because if a woman is pregnant and you look at them and you see that they are not able to do handle their job effectively or efficiently, try to, find a way. Tell them maybe, you know what, if at all they have not yet asked for leave themselves, because maybe sometimes they consider money more than their health. So be considerate. To find a way, talk to them. It's better, because if you engage with your employer if you engage with your employees, you get to know their grievances. You get to know what is hurting them, but unfortunately in my case, he didn't even ask. When you're absent, he will keep on calling you. Then the next day when you go to work, he's very angry because maybe you felt sick, because maybe you didn't turn up for a particular thing. Because when I remembered something, even during my time of pregnancy, the whole time, you're entitled to go to antenatal care. He actually told me, you know what, you reschedule all your appointments for Sunday. But sincerely, Sunday, can you even get a doctor working on Sunday? You can't. So I decided to skip all my antenatal. That's why I also got complications during my pregnancy, because I didn't go for antenatal.